I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I'd have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. Famous last words. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Famous last words. It's already Sunday because Saturday I cleaned. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Knock on the door. Again, we used to play so often I've made a habit simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Okay, well, I'm about to go into her room. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Xavier! The place looks pretty messy. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room as messy as always. Yeah. Pretty much. I also recognise the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. Because we're channeling Evie. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Yeah, Monica told her, yeah. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. 'Cause random! Everything about her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Xavier. Eh? Why can't it be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. Okay. Punishment? Selfish? What? I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Yay, empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Xavier. No, I'm asking you, what the fuck is wrong with you, girl? You're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what, I ask? What are you talking about? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Xavier? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Holy fuck, deep end. Wow. Did you know that? Clearly not. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Holy fuck. because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? What? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Yeah. Okay. That's what it feels like. Yes, that's what it felt like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. You did better than me, girl. Without anyone worrying about me. ... I'm in shock. Yes, I am as well. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. Damn, I'm a solid guy. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Xavier. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Holy fucking hell. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Oh, that's harsh. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Okay. You're right that I don't understand. My character doesn't. I do. Horribly. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Xavier, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. You're not horrible. Depression does not make you horrible. I'm generally a mean person, but it doesn't make me horrible. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. You fucking don't, girl. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Fade to black. Xavier, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Xavier, says Sayori. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remains at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Xavier. All I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. More the dots. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. Yep. I don't understand any of my feelings, Xavier. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry, I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Yeah, I do. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Okay. That's the dark bit. I'm hoping that's the dark bit. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, which looks like Sayori's house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness, you're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have texted me. That exchange of phone numbers. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I started to ignore it. Yeah, after what's gone on so far, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right, because we're going to do work, guy. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? I had to buy shit? Fuck. Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. Yay, look at that organisation. Fucking yeah. I take Yuri to my room. Widescreen, computer, no actual chair there, so how the fuck I watch telly easily is a problem. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. So clean. Yeah, channeling Eevee. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Really? Yeah. No, I would really be embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. Who enjoys cleaning? I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Don't look at... Oh, God. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer. Went, oh, my God, I didn't just pile shit in my drawers. Sorry, I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. Now I wonder what I put in my drawers. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, shouldn't we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Should have gone with the baking. Wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. Yes, because free food. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great, I say. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense. I guess that's the best way to put it. Yeah, I'd say intense. Take a drink. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax! I brought some things for relaxation. Okay. Okay, what's the relaxation things? Let's see. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. No, it's not a dildo. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah. We also won't be able to read for shit. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser. Oh, diffuser. See, not a dildo. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? It smells nice. It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. One of those words got brought in for no reason. It's almost like magic, and that one as well. Oh, that kind of diffuser. Ah, right, I thought it was... We don't have that shit over here. He says to his English audience. We don't have that shit. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapour begins to spout through a small hole in the top. It's not a dildo. Fucking hell. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? I'm not going to get through this bit. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. It's not a dildo. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Okay. I played this game for TigerTails Gaming, and I talk about it on TigerTails Radio. People give me funny looks and I'm going, yeah, but it's not like a typical manga visual novel. There's dark bits. I'm told there's dark bits. Don't you think it would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. Origami? Fucking hell. Oh, okay. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. God, fucking... Here we go, hard work. I don't know what I did there. Oh, yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Guys, it's not a dildo. Hugh. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Xavier. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Okay, so my handwriting is spider, dead spider, writing with dead spider by a living spider that's derped. That's my writing. So yeah. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length, then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Scissors? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. Hang on. You had a knife in your bread poem. And the beach waves, okay. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Ah. Well, embarrassed Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. No. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. You're gonna be into Wicca, aren't you? To each your own, you know? As long as you can stop saying you know, if you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Okay, that's fine. They're just so pretty. Right, I will understand that because I've seen some metalwork, knife work, sword work that looks amazing. I just can't afford to buy it. the fact that someone could be out there that likes it and can buy that shit, as well as willing to use it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I can't help it. I don't know what it is, the combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Nah! You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Women with knives. yeah, that kind of thing. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? It's not a dildo! Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. At least she understands that bit. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife? The internet? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of my knife with my index finger. Ow! I'm an idiot! Xavier, you're a moron! Why did you do that? I wanted to see if knife was sharp. Derpy derp derp. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it after all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. Oh. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Now I'm a little bit worried because you know this how? Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah! She stares into it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger into her mouth and licks the wound. What? I feel her tongue curl around my fingers. I was told this was not this kind of visual novel. Startled, I instinctively pulled my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. I can guess. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Ah. Sure, it's a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yeah. By sticking a bloody finger in her mouth. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. What if she doesn't... Oh, God, yeah. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Xavier, what the fuck did I do that for? Did you really just do that? Now we're even. You ... Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Aha, I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. It is heavy for the jasmine oil. You're so weird. Yeah, yep, I am. Yeah, Yuri calling me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? It's not that big a cut! Psh, blood everywhere. Psh. Ah, I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. She likes sharpening her knives. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Well, I will, and hiccups. Time to take a drink. And if you want to play this drinking game, you can do so as well. Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? Let's do this! What are we doing? I'm a fucking idiot. I'd like to create a banner. We don't have enough room in my room. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tables. Where the fuck are you gonna think I'm gonna put this up? That's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolour paint tables. Tablets. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Artistry major. Small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Also, washing paint out of glasses is a bitch. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Okay. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is this too hot in here or anything? Not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into her cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colours for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. Neat! What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. You're going to write this in my room and kick me out of it, so it's a surprise? Okay. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner. Colour guide. Kind of reminds me of elementary school. Yeah, it's kind of a bit. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? The you-knows are infecting me! Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Gamers in a nutshell. Gamers in a nutshell. I think we feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into... Oh, fucking hell. Head concussion! Sorry. I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. It's not a dildo, guys. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water, because, strangely enough, applying cold water to the face of someone not expecting it is a bit worse. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds onto my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes, and an intense expression that I recognise from when she reads her books. Oh, it's an intense. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. It's not that kind of visual novel, guys. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah! Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet, because you're going to surprise me. It needs to dry first. Oh yeah, that's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. It's only a bloody great banner in my room that I now have to navigate round. Wonderful! Thought you'd say that. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew, I say. You say that you glance over. I've just done a shit ton of work on a Sunday. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time, said Yuri. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, you're cooking as well? Bloody hell. So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well... ... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we've got everything done, right? Yeah. So... I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to be looking a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything you need to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. Ah, forget you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful. Thoughtful? That's what I was going for. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Thank you, normally. But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Ah! Great. Hi, Xavier. Sayuri. Just now, we weren't... Hehe. It's okay, Xavier. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together in the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course it is. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Women. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I say. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. Yeah, I get that one. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Question mark? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Xavier, I like you so much that I want to die. That's extreme. And relatable. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly she nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh, you bitch! Fuck. God damn it. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. So I'll be blunt and say that I have been in Sayori's position, and I'll be honest, neither of those two things on the screen are what I've really needed to hear. Oh, you fuck. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help you get things back to the way they were. I see. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please, don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. Fucked up. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realise that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Xavier. I'll trust you with anything. Please don't. Anything at all. So, finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around, drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. And then runs off. Yay! Sayori! I shout. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Neither choice was actually good. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day.